Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Choco, the VP of Marketing here at Directive Consulting, and today we're going to be talking about some cool and innovative ways that you can use Facebook to target your ideal audience. So let's start with number one. The first thing that we're going to do is upload an email list to Facebook and then create a lookalike audience. So this is a really cool way to take people who are your ideal customer and then create a much broader audience of people that theoretically should be interested and have the same interests as your product. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take an email list that you've gathered. If you're an e-commerce shop, you've probably done it when emailing receipts out after a purchase. And you're going to upload that to Facebook. Facebook is going to match those emails up with actual Facebook profiles. From there, what it's actually going to do is it's going to pick a whole new, much broader audience, anywhere from 1% of the country's population, which is around 2 million, to 10%, depending on how specific or broad you want it to be. And this is really going to give you the ability to target a much larger audience that, like I said, should have similar interests to the people who have already purchased your product or used your service. What you can even do is if you have a, let's say, 10% of the population audience of 20 million, you can then add even more layered targeting on top of it to make sure it's as specific as possible. It's a really cool and cheeky way to make sure that you're targeting the right people with your ads. The second thing you can do is create a Facebook video and promote that. With Facebook's autoplay feature, it's a really good way to drive engagement to your content. And what you can do is you can actually make a new audience list based on the time people spent watching your video. So let's say that someone watched 50% of your video. Obviously, they're interested in your product or service or whatever you're offering. So now you can create a new list of people who have watched at least 50% of your video and then create a specific ad to target them. Again, this is a way to make sure that you're getting the most bang for your marketing bucks because you're not targeting people who aren't going to be interested in your product. Now the third and final thing you can do, and this is a really, really cool tactic that we've started doing here, is by sponsoring and promoting either content or ads around conferences for your industry. Usually to sponsor a conference costs anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000, maybe more depending on the size. What we've done is we create conference-specific ads with really rich creatives and launch those campaigns within a mile radius of where the conference is being held. You can even get more specific and target job titles that relate to what the conference is about. i.e., if it was a marketing conference, we could target digital marketers, marketing managers, and things like that. What you can do then is run it for however long the conference is, let's say it's 3 days, and spend $25 a day to make sure that you're reaching a good amount of people. Now you're saving $900 to $1,900, but you're still going to reach the people at that conference and make sure your brand is spread. These are some cool tricks that we've used. Go try and use them with your company, with your product, and let us know how it works for you.